let go of me. No, let go of me.
Sister, how does it feel?
Daphne? Why? What did I ever do to you?
You stole my 18 years as the Crawford heiress. All that wealth and affection. Should have been mine.
You're crazy. Grandpa only adopted me after you went missing. I never replaced you.
That old man actually left you 40% of the shares. Why? I'm the rightful Crawford heir. And you are just a bastard of unknown origin. Do you even deserve this?
I can give you the shares. The position as heir, our parents' love. I even gave up my 3 childhood friends to you. I just want a peaceful life. Why won't you let me go?
Gave up? Do you know... Preston, Hunter, Simon, why do they hate you so much? Why do they think you're so wicked? It's because I have a system that broadcasts my inner thoughts to them. Whatever I want them to hear. They hear it all. All these years. I just had to frame you in my mind. And they'd think you're pure evil, while I'm the innocent one. All right. The game ends now. Sister, rest in peace.
Daphne. Daphne. I'll haunt you even in death. Daphne.
You're so wicked. Fallon, you're so wicked.
I've been reborn. Back to the year Daphne returned to the Crawfords. It started from this very year. My 3 childhood friends, Preston, Hunter, Simon, were deluded by Daphne's inner thoughts. They drifted away and finally pushed me into hell. These 3 grew up with me, but were easily swayed. They're either stupid or evil. In my past life, I kept yielding just to save this relationship. This time, I'm not playing along anymore.
Fallon, you're still playing dumb. You pushed Daphne down the stairs. Kneel and apologize to Daphne right now.
Oh, so vicious. Just apologize, Fallon.
Kneel and apologize now. Did you hear me?
Who do you think you are to make me kneel? That slap was for you.
What's wrong with sister? Even if she won't admit pushing me, she shouldn't hit Hunter. It's my fault. I shouldn't have told them. Hunter must be in a lot of pain.
In my past life, Daphne used her inner voice to wrap these three around her finger. I didn't expect I could hear it this time.
Fallon, you're crazy. Kneel and apologize immediately, or I won't let you off today.
After Daphne returned, I know you're upset, but that's no excuse to push or hit people. Apologize, and we'll let this go. We can still be friends.
No way. Daphne has been targeted ever since she came back. She almost died this time. You're so vicious, we can't let you off easy.
These three were the fiancé candidates Grandpa picked for me. Now Daphne is back and making my life miserable. In my past life, because of some trumped-up charges, my constant yielding only led to deeper hatred. I even lost my life in the end. Daphne, do you think I can't survive without the three of you?
Ever since sister's status as an adopted daughter was revealed, the guys have always protected her. Is she turning her back on us now?
Fallon, do you think without us, you can survive in this circle?
Daphne is the Crawford heiress. She'll be the true heir after the party. You're just a fake who took her place. She can kick you out with one word. You'd better face reality. Don't look for trouble.
I took her place? I'm the adopted daughter Grandpa brought home rightfully. Everything I have was given by Grandpa, not stolen from Daphne. If you only knew, Grandpa gave me 40% of the Crawford Group shares. I wonder what your faces will look like then. I don't owe her anything. And I won't be like you. For the sake of an alliance, sucking up to her like a lapdog.
Sister is so mean. Aren't you guys her friends? Even if she hates us, she shouldn't call her friends dogs.
Fallon, who are you calling a dog? Fallon, who are you calling a dog?
A sneak attack? When did you get so low?
Let go.
Hunter, I'm talking about you. How does it feel to be beaten like a stray dog?
You.
Before you try anything, did you forget? I've been a Taekwondo black belt since I was 13. I'm an expert in BJJ and Muay Thai. When you were bullied by your cousin as a kid, who fought back for you and taught him a lesson? Did you forget all of that?
Sister has really lost it. She actually got physical. It's my fault. I shouldn't have stood up to her. I should just be her punching bag. Even if she beat me to death, it's better than getting you guys in trouble for helping me.
Don't worry, Daphne. She won't be able to bully you anymore. Fallon, you're crazy. Starting a fight on campus? Don't just stand there. Call security. Hurry, and take this lunatic away.
Fallon, you dare hit Hunter? Aren't you worried about the Crawfords and the Hayes' partnership?
He tried to hit me. Isn't he worried about the partnership? What? Think I'm just an insignificant adopted daughter?
Isn't that the case? When will you finally learn your place? Grandpa Crawford has passed away. No one will tolerate a fake heiress like you. Stop being so unreasonable, okay?
Preston, you're really good at twisting the truth.
Preston, this is...
What took you so long? Fallon hit me! She's crazy! Hurry up and arrest her!
Who dares? Who dares?
Miss Fallon was old Mr. Crawford's favorite when he was alive. Even though the Crawford heiress is back, she's still someone we can't afford to offend. Mr. Hayes, the Crawfords are one of the directors after all.
Why won't my sister let me go? I just want to go home. Does she bully me just because I didn't grow up with Grandpa Crawford? I'm the real Crawford daughter.
Enough. So, what if Fallon is a board member? No one can protect you this time. I'll explain everything to Mr. and Mrs. Crawford. The Crawfords won't keep someone as wicked as you.
That's right, Fallon. If you want to stay a Crawford, get down those stairs now. I'll be generous. And let this go.
Kick me out of the Crawfords? You two haven't even married Daphne yet. Why act like live-in sons-in-law representing the Crawfords?
They're only fighting with my sister because of me. I'm so touched they're protecting me like this. I've never been someone's firm choice before. If I could marry into their families later.
Daphne is the real heiress. Marrying her means control of Crawford Group in the future.
Daphne is kind and gentle. The Hayes family already intended to marry into the Crawfords. That groom must be me!
Fallon, that's enough. Daphne was wronged. Hunter and Preston have already hit and scolded her. Just apologize. A compromise is best for everyone.
Victims shouldn't have to bow to the bullies. Since you can't see the truth, I'll bring someone who can judge fairly. Uncle Collins, it's Fallon. Please come to the teaching building now. I'm being framed. I need the principal to give me justice.
Fallon, what's going on? I'm coming right now.
Fallon? Why bother the principal over this? Principal Collins is Grandpa Crawford's trusted aide. He watched Fallon grow up. If he steps in, then wouldn't that mean?
You're trying to kick me out of the Crawfords, so I called the principal. Let's settle the truth once and for all.
Who's causing trouble in school?
Principal?
Why are you all gathered here instead of in class?
Principal. She pushed Daphne down the stairs. She even hit me.
Did you see Fallon push Daphne with your own eyes? Without any evidence? How can you be so sure? As for her hitting you, you fought back too. Who started it? That's enough. This matter ends here. Everyone, disperse.
Is the principal protecting my sister just because he watched her grow up?
Principal, you're playing favorites.
Preston, watch your attitude. Even in court, it's innocent until proven guilty. Otherwise, show me some hard evidence.
Sister, no! Sister, what are you doing?
Didn't you say I pushed you?
Fallon, how dare you?
How terrifying. She really tried to kill me. I don't want to die. I just came home. I just met my brothers.
Fallon, you lunatic. You almost killed Daphne.
Attacking right in front of the principal and everyone? You heartless, wicked woman.
Me, heartless? In my past life, I cared too much about our bond. I sympathized with Daphne. I compromised on everything, only to be expelled, kicked out of the Crawfords, and tortured to death. Just how stupid was I? How blind to care about people like you. You're all schemes and calculation. Selfish and hypocritical. Uncle Collins, since they want evidence, then we need surveillance footage.
The cameras broke last week and haven't been fixed yet.
I know. But that one is newly installed, the wide-angle camera for the fire exit. It happens to capture the staircase entrance.
It's all my fault. If I hadn't come home, sister wouldn't be like this. My brothers wouldn't have fought with her. It's all my fault. I feel so bad. I'm so upset.
Daphne, what's wrong? Fallon, if anything happens to Daphne, I won't let you off. Get her to the infirmary.
Ha! She fainted at the perfect time. Simon, here's the surveillance footage I just got. Take a good look. Tell Daphne when she wakes up, next time she acts, don't make it so full of holes. And another thing, I don't owe her anything. On the contrary, she owes me. I'll settle the score personally. Uncle Collins, it's all over now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fallon. She seems different than before.
Yeah, it's him. What are they doing? He's so handsome.
That Fallon. She actually dared to hit me. She even scared Daphne like that. I won't let her off.
What did the principal say?
I watched the footage. The video is clear. Fallon didn't push her. It was Daphne. She fell on her own.
Wait, this. Daphne, why did you lie to us? Fallon didn't push you at all.
What should I do? Do they think I framed her? But I was too scared to see clearly. If she really pushed me, it's all my fault. I even got Hunter hit. I'll go beg for her forgiveness now.
Daphne is just too kind. Fallon hurt her, but she still blames herself. How could I doubt her? All right, Daphne didn't mean it. Besides, it's all Fallon's fault, given her bad history. It's her fault. Daphne is like this.
Daphne is the real Crawford heiress. The Pierces and the Crawfords are close. We can't let her be humiliated. It's just a misunderstanding. Let's leave it at that.
Since it's a misunderstanding, don't bother Daphne while she's resting.
Daphne, get some rest. We'll pick you up tonight.
Okay.
Don't you think Fallon's being weird today?
Please. She's just trying to get our attention. Look, she used to act all pitiful and weak. And now, she's forcing a tough act now. She thinks this will make us respect her. Keep dreaming.
Pathetic.
Is that so? But she looks serious about cutting ties.
No way, bro. She's just putting on a show. She thinks this act will get our forgiveness. The more she acts out now, she'll just embarrass herself at the banquet. Let's see if she regrets it.
Exactly. She won't stay tough for long. She'll be begging for our attention in a few days. Our priority right now is taking care of Daphne. After all, she's the real Crawford heir.
I hope so.
Fallon, you're too impulsive. I know you feel wronged, but how would we handle it if something went wrong?
I'm sorry for making you worry.
Next Wednesday, how's the prep for the campus art exhibition? Top works will be nominated for the National Youth Art Awards. Last year's winner, already signed with a top international gallery.
Sister, I know I'm not as good as you, but I just want to make Mom and Dad proud once. Just once. I'm begging you. For this exhibition, can you let me win?
Okay. In my past life, Daphne won the anniversary grand prize first, then was nominated for the national award. Although she only got silver, it was enough for her name as a talent to echo through the circles, while I was seen as a has-been for playing dumb and could never recover. I was just about to say, the piece I submitted earlier, I want to replace it.
Why?
I was foolish before. I kept thinking it was about stepping back for others. But this time, I'm not doing it anymore.
That's the Fallon I know. Here, I'll send you the code. Just take the new one. Just swap out the old one in storage.
Thanks, Uncle Collins. In this life, everything will be different.
What is she doing here? She promised to let me have it. How dare she go back on her word? If this painting is in the show, she'll get all the attention. I'm the one who should be in the spotlight. Since you painted it so well, this painting is mine. If I show it to everyone first, let's see how you explain yourself. This is my new piece for the school show. I just finished the sketch. I named it First Light. Inspired, painted it in a rush. I love the feeling of breaking through darkness.
Wow. Daphne, you're amazing! This painting is so powerful. It's different from your usual style, but it's great. Can't wait for the final piece.
Good composition and concept. Keep working on it.
It's fresh.
Fallon, your painting is mine now. On the day of the exhibition, everyone will say you copied my work.
So artistic. Look at this.
I'm so nervous. What if people don't like my painting?
Daphne, we've all seen your painting. It's excellent.
Yeah,
Tonight's top work will definitely be yours.
It's a real breakthrough. The execution is good. No need to be so humble.
Mr. Hayes and Preston's taste is famously picky. Looks like Daphne's painting is really good.
Beautiful and talented. She's the real deal. I bet the top prize will be hers.
Not necessarily. Didn't Fallon participate too? Her painting was even praised by international masters.
Fallon will definitely be angry when she sees my painting. She'll think I stole her spotlight. She lived with the Crawfords for so long, after all. If I outshine her, she'll lose face. She'll take her anger out on me if she's unhappy.
Fallon is such a wicked woman. How many more evil deeds has she done that we don't know about? Daphne, don't be afraid. Your talent is the real deal. That woman, Fallon. 18 years with the Crawfords, and she's still unpresentable. Daphne, if she dares to cause you trouble again, I promise, I'll make sure she never holds a paintbrush again.
Exactly. As long as we're here, we won't let her bully you anymore.
Fallon, you're just in time. Fallon, I've been waiting for you to see my painting.
You!
Wow, what a strong visual impact.
The creativity and colors are amazing. Daphne is incredible. Mr. Hayes and Preston were right. Daphne is definitely taking the top prize today.
Fallon, what do you think of my painting? Oh, right. Where's your painting? Show it to everyone. Everyone is looking forward to seeing your work.
Did you really paint this?
Fallon, why would you say that? If I didn't paint this, then who did?
What other reason could there be? She must have seen your painting, Daphne, and felt ashamed.
Some things are innate. No matter how hard you try to imitate, it's just a poor imitation.
You call my painting unpresentable without even seeing it? Or is your artistic taste based on your backside? Just echoing what others say?
Fallon, watch your mouth.
Not convinced? Show us your painting then.
Fallon, you look pale. Are you feeling okay? Or is it that your painting is too embarrassing to show? Did she mess up or just not finish? It'll be so embarrassing if I unveil it.
Fallon's painting is definitely a problem.
Yeah. Since you're too scared to show it, I'll help you! Let's see. What secret this painting is hiding?
Stop. Who said you could touch my stuff?
Why are these two paintings?
Well, well. No wonder you're afraid to show everyone. You plagiarized this.
Is that true? Fallon plagiarized Daphne?
No wonder she didn't show it.
Fallon, the evidence is undeniable. What else can you say?
How could she do this? I thought she was a genius painter. Grandpa even hired a master to teach her. Why would she plagiarize my work? Was it all a lie?
Fallon, you can practice if you're not good. But being a bad person is a different story. Plagiarism is the ultimate sin in art. You're so pathetic. You've shamed the Crawfords.
The school rules are clear. Anyone guilty of academic fraud should be expelled. If you admit it now, we might go easy on you.
What? Silent now? Regretting it? Too late. Hey, didn't you love calling the principal before? Weren't you so tough? Call him then. Let him see who the real plagiarist is. Let him see what a total fraud you are.
The principal is here.
What's going on? Hunter, Preston, you two again.
Principal, perfect timing. Fallon plagiarized Daphne's work. The evidence is right here. We have proof. Expel her. We can't have trash like her in our school.
Principal, this is about our school's reputation. The evidence is solid. Justice must be served. Don't let personal connections interfere. You're being biased, especially towards someone like Fallon. She must be expelled to set an example.
Accusing her of plagiarism based on slight similarities and even demanding expulsion is too reckless. This is a serious matter. I'll have experts investigate. We'll talk once it's clear.
Principal, the evidence is solid. Why investigate more? Okay. Since you say it's only slightly similar, let me see if they're identical. Fallon, since you're afraid to uncover it, I'll do it. This is impossible.
Didn't they say she copied Daphne's First Light? These two paintings, they look completely different.
So touching. I'm almost in tears. But who's in the painting? He looks familiar.
He looks like the late old Mr. Crawford.
That's right. This is the founder of Crawford Group, Arthur. Fallon, why did you choose a portrait for the exhibition?
Everyone knows. Grandpa Crawford adopted me from an orphanage. He gave me a name and unconditional love and guidance. I'm very grateful, and I miss him dearly. This school was his life's work. Today is the anniversary exhibition. I wanted to honor him with this painting. That's all.
Good.
Old Mr. Crawford, you didn't choose the wrong person. This girl is just like you. Only someone with this character and talent is worthy of being the Crawford heir.
Although my skills aren't as good as my sister's, I put my heart and soul into this piece. But using Grandpa Crawford's portrait like this, isn't she just exploiting everyone's feelings?
Fallon, even if it's not plagiarism, using Grandpa Crawford's portrait to fill the spot is so manipulative. You're using everyone's love for Grandpa Crawford as a bargaining chip. You're so shameless.
I'm taking shortcuts? Then what do you consider real talent? Like this? A clumsy copy that missed the essence. Now that's a pathetic imitation.
That's a lie. I didn't. Sister, how can you slander me like this?
You say Daphne plagiarized your painting. Where's the proof?
This is my original entry.
This is identical to Daphne's.
Fallon's is clearly much better. Did Daphne copy Fallon?
What are you talking about? This painting is identical to Daphne's, and you dare say you didn't plagiarize?
Hunter, is there a pig's head between your ears? It's almost New Year. You better stay off the streets. Go find a place to hide.
You.
A week ago, Daphne showed us her sketches. What about you? Do you have proof of the timing?
A week ago? I registered my work half a month ago. Here's the copyright certificate.
Half a month ago? That's earlier than Daphne's sketches.
My god, Daphne really did plagiarize. And such a clumsy copy.
Daphne, this isn't just academic fraud, it's a moral failure. You must be expelled. No exceptions.
Daphne.
Here we go again.
Look. Oh my god, plagiarism and faked fame. Please, don't expel me. I know I was wrong. I just had a moment of confusion. I just wanted everyone's approval. I can't leave school. If I go home, Sister's torture will be even more relentless. I'll D.
No. We can't let Daphne be expelled. Principal. Daphne knows she's wrong. She's still young. She just wanted to prove herself.
Yes, Principal. Daphne's their actual daughter, after all. If this gets out of hand, it will affect the Crawfords.
A moment ago, you were accusing me of plagiarism, demanding the principal expel me, as an example. Why didn't you think I might have just made a mistake? Why didn't you offer me another chance? What a classic double standard.
Fallon. Daphne is the real heiress. You've taken her place for 18 years. Aren't you ashamed?
Principal, is it worth offending the Crawfords for an adopted daughter? The Crawfords are the school's biggest board members. When Daphne inherits the Crawford estate, the whole school will be hers.
Everyone is equal before the rules. Daphne, you committed academic fraud. Framing classmates with solid evidence, I'm officially notifying you of your expulsion.
Daphne.
Break it up, everyone.
Let's go. That was quite a show.
Not going after your Daphne?
Compared to her, I'm now more interested in you. You've changed. Compared to before, playing nice to please everyone, you're much more interesting.
Simon, I'm not a distraction for your boring life. We are not the same kind of people.
Don't be so quick to judge. You need me as an ally. Aren't you curious how Daphne made them so loyal?
It's just about shared interests. Aren't you the same? Only betting where it's safe and profitable. I don't need an ally like you. Move!
Contact me if you change your mind.
How?
Fallon, your work shows mature technique. Everyone agrees this is a truly outstanding piece. It will be sent to the national competition.
Thank you, Principal. Fate really has changed. This time, I won't end up like I did in my past life.
Wait, Miss Fallon. Please wait. Wait, Miss Fallon. Please wait. Let me introduce myself. I'm Logan, Chief Legal Counsel for Crawford Group, also one of old Mr. Crawford's executors. Here's my card. There's a cafe nearby. Regarding the old man's will, I'd like to talk to you in detail. Do you have time now?
Yes.
The old man left this will with me. It involves Crawford Group stock. Elder Mr. Crawford left his entire 40% stake in Crawford Group. All to you. You're his sole heir.
In my past life, Daphne framed me and had me kicked out. Then I was expelled from school and ended up on the streets, surviving on menial jobs. Lawyer Vance didn't show up then. Not until years later, when a lawyer told me about the shares, but it wasn't him. Why did he come early in this life? Mr. Vance, this will. Why wasn't it public at the funeral?
The will states, the shares were for when you turned 25, or once you proved your character and ability. Only then would I help you finalize it.
Then why now?
The old man told me these shares would make you a target. If you were weak and submissive, you couldn't keep them, and they'd bring you ruin.
That's right. In my past life, I lost the shares. And my life...
I've been watching you lately. You've changed a lot, and you've proven to me that you can handle these shares. Fallon, you've passed the test. Now let's talk about the inheritance.
What should I do? My brothers are so disappointed. They fought with Fallon for me, and I let them down.
Daphne, it's okay. No one blames you.
But it was wrong of you. Plagiarism is a huge mistake, especially getting caught in public.
I didn't want this. But she's better than me at everything. Everyone loves her. Besides being the real daughter, I have nothing. I'm so scared. Scared you'll think I'm worthless. Scared Mom and Dad will regret bringing me back. If that happens, I'd rather...
Daphne, seeing you like this, what are we supposed to do now?
You're the real Crawford daughter. Fallon is just an adopted daughter. You're ready to die because of her? That's just foolish.
It's all Fallon's fault for being so ruthless. She's just jealous that Daphne is the real Crawford daughter. She just wants to get our attention. That's why she's doing this.
Preston is right. Daphne, you're the real Crawford daughter, now and forever. Who cares about the art show or being expelled? Once you inherit Crawford, the whole school will be yours. By then, forget Fallon. Even the principal, you can fire him if you want.
Really? Then she won't be able to bully me anymore.
Exactly. After the recognition banquet, Fallon will completely lose her status as the Crawford heir. You'll be able to do whatever you want.
What's yours? No one can take away...
Fallon, once you're driven into a corner and lose everything, will you reconsider my offer today? I'm looking forward to that day.
So, you're finally home. Fallon, I'm so disappointed in you. How could you bully Daphne like that? She just got home. Couldn't you just go easy on her? Did you have to tell the whole campus and embarrass her like that?
You only heard about me bullying her, but didn't you hear? She was caught red-handed plagiarizing my painting, with solid proof. That's why she was expelled.
Plagiarism. All these years, you were the one taking Daphne's place. Everything you have today. It's thanks to the Crawfords' resources. You owe her all of this. It's just a painting. So what if she used it? You're the older sister. You should be paving the way for her.
Mom, just because she's your biological daughter, everything she does is forgiven? If I fight back, that's bullying her?
Sister, I know I was wrong. I'll never stand up to you again. Can you please stop the school from expelling me?
Fallon, go talk to Principal Collins right now. Tell him Daphne didn't plagiarize. Tell him to withdraw the expulsion.
No way!
Fallon, the Crawfords have been more than fair to you. Are you going to be an ungrateful brat?
Grandpa Crawford brought me home. He's the one who raised me. Whether I'm ungrateful, you have no right to judge.
You!
Mom, don't be angry. I was too foolish. I gave my sister an excuse to target me.
Don't be scared, Daphne. At the gala in 2 days, your father will announce you're the real heir. By then, we'll kick that girl out of the Crawfords.
Yes.
Mom, I got first place in the exam again.
Gloating over such a small thing? With that attitude, how can you be the Crawford heir?
I just wanted your approval so much. I see. Besides Grandpa Crawford, no one in this family cares about me.
Daphne, you look beautiful today.
A dusty pearl is still a pearl. Your future will only get brighter.
Thank you. Where's Simon?
Oh, he's busy and will be here later.
Wait, what day is it today? What could be more important than Daphne?
It's okay. I'm just glad you guys could make it.
Miss Daphne's Grace. She's clearly inherited Mr. Crawford's and his wife's genes.
Mr. Crawford and his wife are lucky to have a daughter like you. What a stroke of luck.
I hope Sis isn't here to crash the party.
Knowing how malicious Fallon is, she might actually ruin Daphne's welcome party. Daphne, don't be afraid. I'm right here. No one will ruin your welcome party.
Yeah.
Isn't that Fallon? Why is she dressed like that?
This is going to be good.
Sis is dressed like that, so everyone will focus on her again, I guess. After all, she's the Crawford heiress Grandpa raised, even if I dress up. I still can't compete with her.
Fallon is definitely here to crash the party. Fallon, today is Daphne's welcome party. Why are you dressed like this?
You should know your place. Leave now, if you have any sense. Or, when they announce the real heir, you'll only be more embarrassed.
Don't say that. She's still my family. Today is my big day. I'm happy she's here.
Family?
Exactly.
Get out of here!
This time, I won't let anyone push me around. Daphne, I'll pay you back for everything you did to me. I'm dressed clean and decent. How is this crashing the party? As for the position of heir, why do you think it would be hers?
Sis, I know you think I stole from you. After all, they used to say you were the Crawford heir. I never thought of competing with you, but I'm the real Crawford daughter. It was my parents' decision. There's nothing I can do.
Daphne, she's just jealous of you. You're the Crawford heir. You're the real heiress. You've played the part for too long. You actually think you're the owner.
What's everyone talking about?
It's nothing. Sis is just feeling a bit bitter. No wonder you're talking so tough.
Today isn't just a welcome party. It's to announce the Crawford heir. Everyone knows the deal. Irrelevant people should just leave. To avoid being shamed in public.
Oh? You're all dressed up so fancy. I thought this welcome party was a matchmaking event.
So what if it is? Daphne was always meant to be the Crawford heir. She should choose one of the three of us as her fiancé.
1 out of 3? What about the other 2? Are they the concubines? Or just the side pieces?
No matter who I choose, it won't affect our friendship. Sister, why are you being so vulgar?
Enough. Stop wasting your time with her. All of Bay City's elite are here. I'll take you to meet them.
Okay.
Thank you all for coming. My daughter Daphne was away for many years, but she's finally home. This banquet is to introduce her to everyone. Daphne is the true Crawford heiress.
The Crawfords still value bloodline above all. Fallon's status is in jeopardy.
You bet. They might name Daphne as the heir today. Fallon is going to be discarded.
Some people really thought Grandpa Crawford's favor meant they could be so arrogant.
What a joke!
You. Don't push your luck. Okay, Mr. Crawford will name Daphne as the heir soon. Just wait to be kicked out.
Don't blame us for being heartless, Fallon. Blame your own arrogance. Those with no leverage have no place at the table.
How can you be so sure? That I have no leverage?
Everyone, I have another important announcement to make. Regarding the future Crawford heir. And that is...
Wait.
Mr. Vance, what are you doing?
Everyone, before he passed, old Mr. Crawford appointed me as the executor of his will. Therefore, only I can announce the heir to Crawford.
When did my father ever make a will?
According to the will left by old Mr. Crawford, his 40% stake in Crawford Group, the sole and legal heir is Miss Fallon.
This is impossible. I'm the real Crawford daughter. Why would Grandpa leave the shares to her?
Indeed, Mr. Vance, Fallon is only the adopted daughter. How could he give her all 40% of the shares? This makes no sense at all. Or rather, is this will a forgery?
This will was signed by Elder Mr. Crawford himself and witnessed by 3 others. It's certified and legally binding.
It's Dad's signature.
How can this be?
A digital copy of the will be shared with you shortly. Of course, feel free to reach out with any questions. Miss, everything has been settled. Shall we leave?
Since today is Daphne's homecoming party, I won't overstay my welcome.
You! You must be feeling pretty smug, sister. Grandpa gave all the shares to you. Do you think you can walk all over me again?
I never intended to walk over anyone. Only those who are insecure feel like others are pushing them.
You! Don't get ahead of yourself, Fallon. Don't think those shares mean everything. I'm telling you, Mom and Dad won't let you off. Everything in the Crawford family will be mine. Why did you push me?
Pulling the same old trick, falling down and blaming it on me? Daphne, do you really think everyone is as stupid as you? Haven't you learned your lesson?
Fallon, what are you doing to Daphne? Fallon, what are you doing to Daphne?
It's my fault. I shouldn't have made her angry. I'll stay out of her way so I don't annoy her.
Fallon really is picking on Daphne. Fallon, you got the shares? What else do you want? Can't you just leave Daphne alone?
It's okay. She didn't do anything to me. She's just mad that I took away the brothers' attention. Since they're taking my side, she must hate me even more now. I don't know how she'll bully me once they leave.
Don't be afraid, Daphne. We're here. She won't dare touch you. Fallon, you took the inheritance and the shares. You're just jealous. Daphne is back. And that she took all the spotlight? You think we'll respect you for this? And you even want to pick one of us to be your fiancée? In your dreams!
Fallon, a vicious, pushy woman like you can't compare to Daphne. Some things can't be forced. Know your limits.
Me? Your attention? Picking you as a fiancé? Do you guys not own a mirror? I'm only taking back what's mine. To keep Crawford from being ruined by failures, to honor Grandpa Crawford's memory, not to waste it on idiots who only have romance on their minds.
You.
This is my house. You're not welcome here. Get out.
It's all my fault. Don't take it out on others. They're guests invited by Mom and Dad. You're being so rude.
What's going on? Fallon, today is a family dinner. I specially invited Hunter and the others. They are guests. Have you forgotten your manners?
That's right, Fallon. This is the Crawford's house. Daphne is the real heiress. As an adopted daughter, you should keep your head down, or you might get kicked out.
Oh, really?
Fallon, why didn't you serve me the first bowl of soup?
The soup is right there. Serve it yourself.
Hunter is a guest. Is it so hard to serve him some soup? Weren't you always eager to do it before?
That was then. I'm not a servant. No obligation to serve them.
The taste is off. Martha, your cooking has really gone downhill.
Oh, Mr. Pierce, Fallon used to brew this soup herself. It took hours. You couldn't leave it for a second. I have other chores. I don't have time for that.
Fallon, at least you had a heart before. What are you waiting for? Go make some soup.
Are you out of your mind? We've fallen out, yet you expect me to slave away? Am I that desperate? If I fed a dog, it would at least wag its tail at me. But you lot only know how to bite back?
You!
Enough. Fallon! I know you've been upset lately. You're resentful. But no matter what, we're still family.
That's right, Fallon. About the shares, Mom knows. Grandpa Crawford adored you, but you're young and still a student. Managing such a large asset makes you an easy target. We're doing this for your own good.
Right. How about this? Those 40% shares. Let Dad manage them for you for now.
I thought this was just a family dinner. It turns out, it's a setup.
What are you talking about? We're family. Would I hurt you?
Family.
Yes, whether you have the shares or we do. Isn't it all the same?
The shares. Grandpa Crawford left them to me. How I handle them is my choice. I don't need anyone to manage them. I appreciate the offer.
Fallon, we are your parents. Do you think we'd steal from you? Asking for the shares is for your own good.
Are you still mad we brought Daphne back? But Daphne is our own flesh and blood. Can't you be more understanding? Must you cause drama and make us a laughingstock? Why are you so selfish?
I should understand you. Then who's going to understand me? You claim we're family. But everything you've done shows you don't care about me. Daphne plagiarized, and all you want is to cover for her, forcing me to step back. If I give you my shares, will I ever get them back? you'd probably kick me out the very same day. Just to make room for your real daughter.
Fallon, you think you're so tough now. Disobeying your parents like this. I've already told you about Daphne's plagiarism. Don't bring it up again. Can't you, as the elder sister, just yield to her?
Exactly. We've already talked to the school. It was just a misunderstanding. Daphne is young and was confused. The school agreed to revoke the expulsion.
The punishment can be revoked, but the stain won't be erased so easily. A plagiariste is hated by everyone everywhere. I'm not handing over the shares. Do whatever you want. I'm ready for anything.
You! She's totally out of control.
Dad, don't be angry. I don't know why she's targeting me. Maybe it's because my return upset her. I really didn't plagiarize. That matter has been cleared up as a mistake.
Don't be sad, Daphne. Fallon's just jealous. After all, you're the real Crawford daughter.
Right. Who does she think she is? Just an adopted daughter.
Fallon, are you bullying Daphne again? Don't be so arrogant.
I was just passing by. But here you are, gossiping and slandering a classmate. What? Do you think being loud and playing victim can change the truth?
I didn't... Sister, they're just worried about me.
Whether they're righteous bystanders or just trying to butter up the Crawfords, you know it yourself. By the way, do they still not know? Grandpa Crawford gave me 40% of Crawford's shares. I am the true Crawford heir.
Daphne, is what she said true? Fallon, why are you targeting me? Why did you humiliate me in public? You've already taken the shares. You've already had your moment. What more do you want?
Targeting you? You've been playing the victim from the start? Weren't you the one driving a wedge between us? I'm just giving you a taste of your own medicine. And now you can't take it. Blame. Blame your own lack of skill.
Don't be so smug. You stole my identity. You lived my life of luxury for 18 years, and even stole the shares that belonged to me. Have you no shame?
Mr. Hayes, Daphne went to the studio to find Fallon. She hasn't come out yet. Has something happened?
What?
Fallon, let me tell you, everything in the Crawfords belongs to me. Once Mom and Dad take those shares back, you'll be kicked out of the house. That old geezer, Arthur, is already gone. No one can protect you anymore.
Say that again.
I said, that old geezer... Ah,
Fallon, what are you doing? You're crazy! How dare you hit her? Look at what you've done to Daphne.
Why don't you ask? What disrespectful things she just said.
why did you hit me, sister? I just wanted to clear up the misunderstanding. Does she hate me that much?
Getting violent over nothing. Fallon is too arrogant. No matter what Daphne said, it's no excuse for hitting her.
Preston, why are you wasting your breath? Fallon, let me tell you, you must apologize today.
Calm down. Violence solves nothing.
It's all my fault. I didn't want to trouble my brothers again, so I went to see her alone to talk things out. I never thought she'd actually hit me.
You're so kind. If I don't get justice for her today, I'm not a man. Let go. I have to teach her a lesson.
I'm trying to help you. Look how badly she beat you last time. Forgot already? This is school. A scene won't do anyone any good. Since stories, conflict, and Daphne is hurt. We should call Mr. Crawford and Mrs. Crawford.
Okay, call them. Let that couple see for themselves exactly what kind of daughter they've brought home.
How did she get hurt like this?
Fallon, you're out of control! Apologize to your sister right now!
Why don't you ask why I hit her?
I just begged her to stop targeting me. But she called me names, and even hit me. Now she'll just make up lies about me. What am I going to do?
Fallon, apologize now, or this isn't over.
Regardless of the reason, hitting someone is wrong.
Mr. and Mrs. Crawford, let's hear Fallon out first.
Enough! If she can hit her sister today, she'll hit us tomorrow. An ungrateful daughter like you, how can we trust you with the shares?
It's always about the shares. Let's see who the real ungrateful one is. You stupid idiot who never learns.
Everything in the Crawfords belongs to me. Once Mom and Dad take your shares back, you'll be kicked out. Oh, that old geezer is gone. He can't protect you anymore.
Daphne, you! How could you say that?
It's not like that. What do I do? She provoked me on purpose. I just said things I shouldn't have.
That didn't sound like an accident. It sounded like long-held resentment.
Daphne.
Move! You're blocking my light.
You rejected me so bluntly at the show because you knew you'd get 40% of the shares, right?
Wrong guess.
Then why?
You betrayed me and yet you want an alliance? You really have no shame.
I was wrong about the past, but things are different now. Our marriage is a true power alliance. I can help you secure your position, help you deal with your parents, and Daphne, just like today. Isn't this a win-win?
No need. Back when you almost drowned, I should have never saved you. Then I wouldn't have to listen to these disgusting things you're saying.
Fallon, like this. You're even more interesting.
You're crazy.
I won't give up.
About today. I'm sorry you were wronged again.
It's fine. After a scene like this, they'll probably be quiet for a while.
The Crawfords will definitely come for the shares again. They won't let you stay as the Crawford heir.
I'll deal with it when it happens, one step at a time.
Actually, marrying into the Shaws is a shortcut to secure your position.
Shortcuts sometimes come at a higher cost. Alliances of interest are fragile. Once there's a better offer, your allies will turn on you instantly. Those who backstabbed me, I won't give them a second chance to hurt me. As for the heir seat, I'll secure it myself.
Old Mr. Crawford was right about you, but internal Crawford affairs are complicated. The board isn't united either. To gain a foothold in the group, you have a hard fight ahead.
The shares Grandpa Crawford left me, no one is taking them away.
Mom, Dad, I know I let you down. I was just so angry and hurt. Grandpa Crawford gave the shares to Fallon. Maybe I shouldn't have come back?
Don't overthink it. It's Fallon. She deceived old Mr. Crawford. You're his real flesh and blood, yet he gave all the shares to that outsider. Anyone would be upset. We don't blame you. Richard, we can't just let this go.
The will was signed and notarized by Dad himself. Logan, he's another stubborn one. We can't get any advantage with him watching.
What if he uses the shares to get revenge? Dad, let's just strike first.
First, you were rude to Grandpa Crawford, and now you're saying this? Did we really misjudge Daphne?
I mean, we can't just sit here and do nothing. I'm just bad with words. I should stop talking nonsense.
Seems Daphne just lost her head over the shares. She's not bad at heart. Daphne, don't worry, even if Fallon took the shares. Mr. Crawford is still the chairman. But Grandpa Crawford is your real grandfather. No matter how mad you are, don't take it out on family.
Hunter, I really know I was wrong.
Daphne is no saint, but she is the real heiress. Besides, Fallon has completely turned against us. We have no choice but to see this through.
I, Richard, have been in business for decades. I can handle a little girl like her. So what if she has the shares? Don't worry, Daphne. What's ours will stay ours.
Just you wait, Fallon. Only I can be the Crawford heir.
Fallon, congrats on being selected for the anniversary art show. Fallon is a great artist and the future Crawford heir. We were immature before, running your mouth. Please don't hold it against us.
Yeah, exactly.
We're classmates. Let's forget the past.
I shouldn't have been so hard on her.
Regretting it now?
Who says I'm regretting?
Look how smug Fallon is. Just because she got some shares, she's acting so high and mighty. Does she really think she's the heir to the Crawford estate?
She's just an adopted daughter. She stole everything from Miss Daphne. If she hadn't tricked old Mr. Crawford, she'd have nothing.
You're right. A fake is always a fake. Stolen things must be returned eventually. Right, Preston?
Yeah.
What? Only brave enough to badmouth me behind my back? Just to feel some pathetic sense of superiority? Saying I stole Daphne's things? Then have her come confront me herself. What? Too ashamed to show her face? Hiding at home? Afraid to even go to school?
Fallon, don't get ahead of yourself. You're just an adopted daughter with no Crawford blood. You really think those old foxes on the board will accept you?
Crawford is holding a board meeting next week. You're an outsider holding so many shares. The meeting has the right to launch a protective takeover.
Grandpa's will clearly names me the heir. There's no dispute. Even if someone tries to move against me, that's an internal Crawford matter. It's not for two outsiders like you to interfere. By the way, instead of worrying if I'll be ousted, you should spend more time fixing yourselves up. After all, these days, being a live-in son-in-law isn't easy. You two even have to compete for the job.
You.
If you're still trying to talk me into marriage, I suggest you give up.
It's about the shareholders' meeting. You've suddenly become Crawford's largest shareholder. Many on the board have doubts. Surviving the meeting will be hard. Unless
what?
Unless the Shaws support you fully. That way, those coming for your shares will have to think twice. I can take a step back. No marriage. Let's just ally. Not only can I help you keep your shares, but also help you gain a solid foothold on the board.
Why are you doing this? Is it for the Shaws' benefit? Betting on me early? Or for something else?
You're ambitious and ruthless. Better than Daphne, that useless girl who acts pitiful. You're much more interesting.
Just an alliance?
If you plan on marrying later, make me your first choice. That's not too much to ask, is it?
I'll think about it.
Does interest or sincerity even matter? As long as you're valuable, I'll always be on your side. I'll never betray you.
I've gathered everyone here today, mainly to discuss the late old Mr. Crawford's 40% stake and the resulting stability of the company's structure. Fallon is just an adopted daughter. Her holding so many shares is not only unjustifiable, but she might also use personal grudges. to make decisions that harm the company's interests.
Legally, I am Grandpa Crawford's lawfully adopted granddaughter. We have a legally recognized relationship. The will explicitly names me as the heir. How is that unjustifiable?
Relationship? I'm afraid that ends now. Fallon, your mother and I have decided to dissolve our adoption of you. Legally speaking, you are no longer an adopted daughter of the Crawfords, and you have no relation to the late old Mr. Crawford either.
If she hadn't been so rebellious, they wouldn't have been this heartless.
What a ruthless move. Fallon, what will you do now?
Everyone, for the sake of stability, I propose initiating a protective buyout of the 40% stake under Fallon's name. The company will buy back these shares.
What's going on? Fallon really has no backup plan?
We will now vote on this proposal. Shareholders in favor, please raise your hands. Ha ha ha! The result is clear. The motion is carried.
She needs to face reality. Things that don't belong to her can't be kept after all.
Fallon, take the money and get lost. At least you're walking away with a gain.
Fallon.
Shareholders, before the buyback begins, let's clarify the fundamental issue. Miss Fallon, is she one of the Crawfords or not?
Mr. Vance, we've already dissolved the adoption.
This is the DNA report between Elder Mr. Crawford and Miss Fallon. The report shows that Elder Mr. Crawford is Miss Fallon's biological father.
Any more questions? Brother.
Old Mr. Crawford is Fallon's biological father?
Then doesn't that make Chairman Crawford?
It's fake! It must be fake! Grandpa was so old. How could he be her biological father? Fallon would make up any lie for the shares.
How is that possible? Grandpa Crawford was so old. Fallon is so young. With such an age gap, how could they be father and daughter? This must be made up.
This is just ridiculous. Fallon, just to keep the shares. You made up such a ridiculous lie. You even forged a DNA report to trick us.
Exactly. Dad cared so much about his reputation. He'd never ruin his reputation with an illegitimate daughter. Even if you won't hand over the shares, you can't use dirty tricks to smear Grandpa's name. How unfilial.
The paternity test report was submitted by old Mr. Crawford with his will. As notarized, supporting evidence, it's an inseparable part of the will and has equal legal force. If you have doubts, feel free to verify it.
My father was so old. How could he have fathered Fallon? Logan, don't you find that ridiculous?
Miss Fallon was conceived via IVF before old Mr. Crawford passed. It's both ethical and legal. As for why old Mr. Crawford did it, Chairman Crawford, you know best.
I know?
The old man believed that your business skills and vision, and even your character, failed him repeatedly. You're unfit to be the group heir. So, old Mr. Crawford chose this way, to personally raise a qualified heir for Crawford Group.
You're talking nonsense! How could my father do this to me?
How could you collude with a lawyer to smear Dad? This is nothing but slander.
This is impossible. Fallon must have made this up with the lawyer.
Shut up. An outsider has no business in Crawford family affairs.
Miss Fallon is the sole heir designated by old Mr. Crawford. Her relationship with old Mr. Crawford is legally and scientifically proven. Therefore, the protective buyback motion is now invalid.
This is shocking.
Now that it's settled, let's go, Mr. Vance.
Okay.
Fallon, stop right there. Fallon, you knew you were Grandpa's actual daughter all along, didn't you? You kept us in the dark and played us for fools.
Played you? All this time, the one plotting and deceiving. To take things that don't belong to them. Isn't it you? Ever since you returned to the Crawfords, you've been framing me. But I'm curious. Sometimes when you didn't even speak, why did Hunter and the others act like they heard something and believed it without a doubt? Do they have mind-reading powers? Can they hear your inner thoughts?
You? What nonsense are you talking about? Nothing that ridiculous exists.
Some people think they're smart, but their tricks are just too clumsy. Easily seen through.
I don't know what you're talking about. You've lost your mind.
She looks guilty.
Let her panic for a bit. The killing blow requires the right timing.
Thanks to you, I saw quite a show today. Fallon, I'm really starting to like you more and more.
Stop being so disgusting. Besides, I just want back what's mine. This wasn't my show to run.
What's your next move? Joining the board, or...
I'll join the board eventually. But there's no rush. Taking power without a solid base just makes me an easy target. Let's talk about Horizon Pharma instead. Play it right, and we're looking at a 300% return.
If you need anything later, just let me know.
Horizon Pharma.
Who knew Grandpa would do this at his age? Being an illegitimate daughter is embarrassing. She has shares now, so we have to play along.
What illegitimate daughter? Say it to my face.
I didn't say anything. You misheard? You! Fallon, how dare you hit me? I'll kill you.
I don't need a special day to hit you. By rank, I'm your aunt. Teaching a rude junior a lesson is only right. Consider this, a family house cleaning today. Say that crap again and it won't just be your face that hurts.
You!
Daphne, who beat you up like this?
What do I do? She was so scary just now. Should I tell Hunter? Will it cause trouble for him again?
Fallon again!
Hunter, what's wrong?
I just took a fall. I can't move my leg.
To the clinic.
Easy, watch it.
Mr. Hayes, this leg had a comminuted fracture from a car accident before. Though this injury was just a sprain, the impact triggered underlying issues from the old injury, causing a relapse. You might never walk again? That fractured leg of yours from back then, to return to its former state, is nearly impossible. It only recovered because of Miss Fallon, right? Back then, old Mr. Crawford used a favour to get the master physician, Dr. Sterling, to check it, but the one who knelt at his door for 3 days to learn the acupuncture to treat you was Miss Fallon.
Hunter, try moving your leg.
Fallon, my leg is really healed. Fallon, what happened to your leg?
It's nothing. Just a bump.
Fallon, don't worry. No one will ever bully you again.
Yeah.
You guys head back first.
Hunter, I'm not leaving. I'll stay and take care of you.
Fallon did treat me well in the past, but things have gone too far between us now. Luckily, I still have Daphne by my side. Daphne? Daphne, get me some water.
Here.
Why is it so hot?
Just blow on it yourself. Stop being so demanding.
I've been lying down too long. My back is sore. Adjust the headrest for me.
You're so annoying. I didn't sleep well taking care of you last night.
I'm sore and tired. It's been days. Nothing is working. Just let me be a cripple forever.
Hunter, just hang in there. Dr. Sterling said you'll recover if you keep at it. I'll always be with you.
Was I too hard on Fallon? Is Daphne really who I think she is? Or did I only see what she wanted me to see?
Is Hunter mad at me? He must be in pain. That's why he's cranky. But I'm so tired. I've never worked this hard in my life. But for Hunter, I have to keep going.
Daphne, I went too far just now. Taking care of a patient is hard. Me bad.
Fallon used Dr. Sterling's acupuncture to cure you back then. She can definitely do it again. Let's go find her.
She'll never agree.
You two were so close. She knelt for 3 days to learn acupuncture for you. Would she really just forget all that? Besides, isn't she the reason you're like this? She can't just leave you to suffer.
You're right. I'll go see her.
I talked to my family about Horizon Pharma. They'll fully support you. By the way, I heard Hunter fell down the stairs at school. His old injury flared up. His leg seems pretty bad.
Oh? Guess he was getting too comfortable. He can't even walk anymore. It's better if he's lame. At least he'll be quiet for a bit, so he stops buzzing in my ear like a fly. He's such a nuisance.
Fallon. How can you be so heartless? You actually said it's good I'm lame. You're so vicious.
You know exactly how your leg got hurt. Did I tell you not to watch the road, or did I push you down the stairs?
Tell you what, I'll give you one more chance. Just fix my leg. And we can still be friends. Don't push your luck.
Go see a doctor if you're sick. I'm not obligated to save you, and I don't have the time.
You! Fallon, I know I was wrong before. I misunderstood you a few times, but we grew up together. We have so many years of history. How can you bear to see me crippled? You weren't like this before. For the sake of our past, help me one more time.
You just called her vicious. Now you're bringing up old times? Besides, you hurt your leg sticking up for Daphne. And you fell because you weren't looking. Since you care for Hunter so much, why don't you find a solution for him?
I don't know, acupuncture. If I did, I would have.
You can always learn. Fallon didn't know either back then, but she knelt until she learned. Just to save someone's leg. It shows anything's possible. The key is if you really care. If all else fails, go kneel at Dr. Sterling's door for 3 days then.
If it heals Hunter's leg, I'd kneel for more than 3 days. I'd even ruin my own legs for him. It's my fault. Hunter wouldn't have looked for Fallon and fallen like this. I'll do anything to save him. But I'm so scared. I heard Dr. Sterling is very eccentric. What if he refuses to see me?
Daphne, how could I let you do that? I know how you feel. That's enough. Fallon, are you really this cold and vengeful? Okay. I was blind to trust you. I don't need you to fix my leg. Daphne, let's go.
What an idiot. Played by Daphne, mistaking trash for treasure, and he thinks he's being heroic. His leg will be the price for his stupidity.
Preston, I heard about the Crawfords. Fallon is now the heir with real power. Yet you've been backing Daphne, that cast-off, the whole time.
Dead. At that time,
Save your breath. Business is a battlefield. Picking the wrong side is a fatal mistake. Your brother's recent project shows much better vision. I've sent you new files. Draft a proposal. This is your last chance.
What's wrong?
Dad wants me to write a proposal, but I don't know how. I'm already ignored at home as it is. If I mess this up, I'm afraid I'll...
I'll help you. These are all projects I picked with guaranteed profits. I've marked all the key points. Should be enough for Mr. Pierce and the board.
Without Fallon. Am I not an investment genius anymore?
Preston, Miss Fallon gave orders. She won't see you or Mr. Hayes. She said she has nothing left to say to you. Please leave.
Tell her. I need to see her. It's urgent. It's about a corporate investment proposal. Something we used to discuss often.
Mr. Pierce, she's already made herself very clear. Please don't make this hard for me.
What's this? Looking for Fallon? Here to apologize? Or to ask for advice again?
None of your business.
You used to take Fallon's help for granted. Now that she's gone, you can't keep your investment genius's title. Now you finally realize how good she was?
I'll just coax her into doing this project first.
Preston, what are you doing here? Are you here for my sister?
I need to discuss some investment matters with her.
Is it for a company project? It's all my fault. If not for me, things wouldn't be this way. Now you have no one to talk to. Preston is a famous investment genius. Fallon just got lucky with some shares. How can she compare to Preston's real talent?
It's just a small project. I can handle it. I just got annoyed by that jerk Simon.
Let's talk about Horizon Pharma. If handled correctly, returns could triple.
Fallon must have good news about Horizon Pharma. It's bound to skyrocket soon. Then Dad will finally respect me.
We're buying up Horizon Pharma stocks right now. If all goes well, once the new drug launches in 2 days, the stock price will soar. But by the 7th day, no matter the price. Before the market closes, we must dump all our shares at... Not a single share left.
If Horizon really developed a cancer wonder drug, then we should keep holding. We should be making even more money, selling everything on the 7th day. Isn't that too conservative?
Miss Fallon, is there a specific reason for this timing?
I can't go into details. Just remember to sell everything on the 7th day. This isn't a suggestion. It's a mandatory order.
Since you're so sure, I'll follow the plan.
I'll arrange the exit strategy to be safe and fast.
I let Preston hear that news on purpose that day. He's probably taken the bait by now. Too bad his greed will make him lose everything.
Just as I thought. Fallon and her team knew the inside info. At this rate, never mind the company projects. Even my private account will make a killing. Hello?
Preston, you did a great job. Once our pharma's new wonder drug was announced, the stock price soared. It's up 150% now.
Dad, should we put in another billion?
We're already $1.5 billion deep. If we add another billion and lose it...
Impossible. I've done the math. Horizon Pharma stock will at least double again. 1 billion becomes 2 billion. Dot. Trust me.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Okay, but if you lose, you'll take all the heat from the board.
Fallon. After this, let's see who dares say I'm only here because of you. Fallon, have you seen Horizon stock? Even without your help, I, Preston, can still succeed.
You're something else.
What do you mean?
I was willing to help you back then, only because you were just like me. We were both sidelined and ignored by our families. I thought we shared the same pain and were friends. So, I was willing to give you a hand. But I didn't expect. A bit of fame and profit was enough for you to forget your roots. To seize power, you've completely lost your way. Preston, take care of yourself.
Fallon, everything I have is from my own vision and ability. Preston, don't need anyone's pity. Especially yours.
Preston, where are you? Horizon's new drug has serious side effects, leading to medical accidents. The media is reporting it now. Authorities have already stepped in. The stock price tanked at the opening. What the hell is going on?
Impossible. Yesterday, everything was fine.
Cut your losses and get out now. You might not lose it all. At least you can recover some capital. If you keep hesitating, you'll lose everything. Preston, out of respect for our past, this is my final advice.
Fallon, stop being so fake. You want me to sell? No way. This is only temporary. Once the investigation clears tomorrow, the stock will bounce back. I'll definitely turn this around.
You're hopeless.
Zenith Corp, which was soaring, has hit the limit down, losing half its value.
1 billion, a whole billion lost. Is this your big win for Pierce Holdings? The board is furious. Tell me what to do.
It was an accident. I've made plenty of money for the group. Give me another chance to fix this. Just one more chance. Dad.
Who really wrote your early proposals? You think I don't know you owe your reputation to Fallon? Without her, you're nothing, Preston. But you. You're starving while sitting on a gold mine. Not only are you incompetent, you can't even show gratitude or read the room. Get out now.
Dad.
You're dead to the Pierces.
Dad.
Get out! Everyone, get out! This rehab is garbage. It's completely useless. Will my leg never heal?
All you do is throw tantrums. You think you're still a prince? I'm only here because you're still useful. I should have chosen Stella instead. Hunter, I'll find someone to deal with it. Hey, Stella. Any news about Preston lately?
You don't know yet? Horizon Pharma that Preston invested in collapsed. It cost the Pierces $1 billion. Chairman Payne was furious and kicked him out.
Horizon Pharma. Wasn't that Fallon's project? It's her. She's taking revenge. That bitch. Fallon. You vicious woman! You did this! You wouldn't treat Hunter's leg and let him suffer. You knew Horizon Pharma would collapse. But you didn't tell Preston. He lost money and was abandoned by the Pierces. You did it on purpose. You want to see us all ruined, don't you?
This is just the beginning. Hunter broke his leg standing up for you. Preston lost money because of his own greed. And his stubbornness. What's that got to do with me?
You could have saved them.
Why should I? Compared to you letting them hear your thoughts, to sow discord and frame me, I'm just letting go of my need to help. And respecting their fate.
You know about the inner thoughts. Could it be?
Because I can hear them too. All your tricks to manipulate people, I heard every single word clearly.
You knew everything. You've been playing me for a fool. Yes, I did use my thoughts to manipulate them, but they're just stupid. They trusted me. They deserve to be used.
Hunter, Preston, did you hear that?
Daphne, you ungrateful brat! I trusted you so much. I broke my leg trying to help you. You actually said I deserve it!
Help me? Besides causing trouble and tantrums, what else can you do? You can't even take care of yourself. How could you help me take back the Crawfords' estate? One of you is stupid. The other is greedy. What else can you do besides cause trouble? I've had enough of you both.
So, it was all a lie from the start. You just used us both to deal with Fallon.
Why else would I bother sucking up to you?
You bitch.
Ah.
The three of you being here today is entirely your own fault. Unlike me, I have a sharp eye. I picked the right side. Following Fallon means eating well and making money.
Fallon, I was wrong. I'm truly sorry. We grew up together. Give me one more chance, please. Fix my leg. I promise I'll never see her again.
Your leg. You did that to yourself. It's not my problem. We're done for good.
Let's go. Don't waste time on this loser.
Daphne, where do you think you're going? We're not finished yet. Stop right there.
Even if you run, the Hayes family won't let you go.
He fell on his own. It's not my fault. Ah.
Now there's only one way to save you.
What?
As long as you're the Crawford heir, the Hayes won't touch you.
And Fallon?
What if Fallon dies? Her shares, her inheritance, won't it all be yours?
I'm leaving the school. Yes, come pick me up.
Mr. Vance, Fallon was kidnapped at the back gate. Unmarked white van just left. I'm on its tail. Call the police. Driver, follow that van.
Hello. Didn't expect this, did you? Tables have turned. Now you're in our hands. Fallon, you robber! Thief! You took everything away. You stole my identity too. Fallon, you robber! Thief! You took everything away. You stole my identity too.
What do you mean I stole everything? You were the one who got lost. It's not like I made you get lost. Besides, I'm my father's biological daughter. The shares and the love are what I deserve.
Fallon, I am the real Crawford bloodline. You stole everything. I want you dead. Only if you're dead can I get everything back.
It's all you. It's all your fault I've ended up like this. I'm going to kill you.
Ah,
Get out of the way. Ah.
It's over.
Looks like you owe me this time.
don't talk. Hang in there. The ambulance will be here soon.
Now, consider it repayment for back then. When you pulled me from the water and saved my life.
Simon! Wake up! Don't you dare fall asleep. Simon!
Medics, hurry. Someone is seriously injured.
I didn't stab him. Preston did it. He's the one who told me to come.
Take them away.
Preston and Daphne are charged with assault and kidnapping. The evidence is solid. They'll face the full extent of the law. Fallon used the Shaws and Crawfords to start her own company.
The doctor says you're recovering well.
Death isn't ready for my opportunistic life yet, but I really did take a knife for you. Since I saved your life, would it be too much to ask you to marry me?
Is the anesthesia still affecting your brain? Let's not let feelings ruin our pure financial relationship. Okay.
I'm just kidding. Look at you getting worked up again.
But after this, I'll admit that you're a fairly reliable friend. We can be close business partners. Or even become friends again.
Sounds good. Then, let's get to know each other again. My dear partner.
Pleasure working with you.
It seems you two have reached a new consensus.
From now on, I'll be counting on you, Mr. Vance.
It's my honor. Haha.